Welcome to the grand masquerade of modern society, where authenticity is the quickest path to solitude, and facades are the currency of connection. Isn't it fascinating how the world rewards those who perfect the art of being perfectly fake? Your social circle expands like a balloon, filled with empty promises and hollow laughter every time you sacrifice a piece of your truth for a slice of acceptance. The equation is beautifully simple. The more versions of yourself you're willing to create, the more doors will open, the more hands will shake yours, the more backs you'll have to stab. People don't want the real you. They want the you that fits perfectly into the empty spaces of their own insecurities. The mathematics of social success operates on an inverse relationship with authenticity. Each genuine opinion you swallow, each true feeling you bury, each principle you compromise, adds another layer to your social armor and another dozen names to your contact list. Your circle grows wider with every mask you wear, every personality you forge, every truth you dilute into palatable half-truths. The fakeness isn't just a shield, it's a beacon, attracting others who wear their own masks with pride. They recognize in you a fellow performer in this grand theater of pretense, another player who understands that sincerity is social suicide. The bitter comedy of it all lies in how transparently fake everyone is, yet how desperately they cling to the illusion of authenticity. Watch them in their natural habitat: social media, networking events, family gatherings, wearing different faces like seasonal fashion, changing personalities like channels on a TV. The truly hilarious part? Everyone sees through everyone else's act, but they're all too invested in their own performance to call out the charade. It's a mutual agreement of delusion, a silent contract that says, "I'll pretend to believe your lies if you pretend to believe mine." The most successful people you know, take a closer look at them. They're not the most talented, not the most intelligent, not even the most hardworking. They're the most adaptable chameleons, the ones who can morph their entire being to match whatever environment they're in. They're social shapeshifters who've mastered the art of being whoever they need to be at any given moment. Their personality isn't a core identity, but a responsive algorithm, calculating and outputting whatever will yield the maximum social return on investment. Consider how your friend count multiplies when you learn to say what people want to hear instead of what you actually think. Your network expands exponentially when you master the art of agreeing with everyone while standing for nothing. The beauty of being fake is that you can be everything to everyone: a shoulder to cry on, a cheerleader, a devil's advocate, a yes man, a rebel, whatever the situation demands. Each new role you perfect adds another circle to your social tree rings, growing wider with every layer of fabrication. The real genius lies in understanding that authenticity is actually terrible marketing. Raw, unfiltered truth is like serving unseasoned food. It might be pure, but nobody wants to consume it. So you learn to sprinkle your personality with artificial flavoring, to process your thoughts until they're palatable for mass consumption. You become a social product, carefully packaged and branded for maximum appeal. And just like any successful product, the further you get from your natural state, the more widely you'll be consumed. Look at how the masses flock to those who tell them the prettiest lies, who show them the most meticulously curated versions of reality. They don't want your struggles, your doubts, your ugly truths. They want the highlight reel, the carefully choreographed dance of fake smiles and rehearsed sincerity. Your social value multiplies with every authentic piece of yourself that you bury beneath the surface of social acceptability. The path to popularity is paved with artificial sweeteners and synthetic emotions. The true art lies in maintaining just enough authenticity to make your fakeness believable. Think of it as social homeopathy. You need just one drop of truth, diluted in an ocean of fabrication, to give your performance the illusion of genuineness. Too much reality will contaminate your carefully constructed image, but too little will make your performance unconvincing. The masters of this game know exactly how to sprinkle just enough real emotion into their artificial personas to make the whole concoction digestible. Watch how quickly your phone fills with messages when you become everyone's perfect mirror, reflecting back at them exactly what they want to see. The human ego is beautifully predictable in its neediness. It doesn't want challenge or truth. It wants validation and comfort. Your social circle becomes a collection of mirrors, each reflection slightly distorted to match the viewer's desired self-image. The more convincingly you can reflect these desired images back at people, the more desperately they'll cling to your presence in their lives. Beneath the polished surface of every social circle lurks a darker truth. Not everyone riding in your boat is interested in reaching the shore. Some passengers smile while they drill holes in your hull. Their sabotage masked as support, their destruction disguised as dedication. Like termites in fine furniture, they work silently, steadily, turning your solid foundation into sawdust while complementing the finish. These social saboteurs understand that the best way to sink a ship isn't with a dramatic explosion. It's with tiny holes that go unnoticed until the water rises past your neck. Picture your social circle as a vessel sailing through treacherous waters. The waves of life's challenges crash against your hull, while hidden reefs of betrayal wait beneath the surface. Your fellow passengers claim to be rowing toward shared horizons, but in the shadows between strokes, some are crafting your downfall with the precision of master carpenters. They're not content merely to ride along. They need to ensure that if they can't steer your ship, no one will reach the destination. Watch closely how these supposed shipmates operate. They're the ones who punctuate their sabotage with proclamations of loyalty. Like arsonists who join the fire department, they position themselves as essential crew members while methodically compromising your vessel's integrity. Their tools aren't obvious. No glinting drills or conspicuous hammers. Instead, they work with whispers that spread like cracks through wood, doubts that seep like water through seams, and questions that corrode like salt on metal. The symphony of destruction plays in subtle notes. A discouraging word here, a planted seed of doubt there, a strategically shared secret that spreads through your social circle like a slow-acting poison. These boat breakers are masters of timing, knowing exactly when to strike and when to play the supportive friend. They understand that the most effective way to sink someone isn't with a single devastating blow, but with 1,000 tiny cuts that bleed trust dry over time. Consider how your social vessel's integrity weakens with every fake friend you allow aboard. Each smiling saboteur you welcome adds weight to your journey, while contributing nothing to your forward momentum. They're passengers who consume your resources, drain your energy, and plan their betrayal while praising your hospitality. Like barnacles on a ship's hull, they create drag while claiming to be part of your crew. slowing your progress while insisting they're essential to your journey. The art of social navigation requires understanding that not all who claim to row are actually moving you forward. Some are merely going through the motions, their oars skimming the surface while creating the illusion of effort. Others row backward when you're not looking, turning your progress into a tug-of-war between genuine movement and calculated sabotage. The true challenge isn't in gathering a crew, it's in distinguishing between those who strengthen your vessel and those who wear down its seams. Every social circle is a ship, carrying both builders and destroyers, creators and saboteurs, genuine allies and smiling assassins. The builders bring materials to reinforce your hull, ideas to fill your sails, and energy to power your journey. The destroyers, meanwhile, disguise their drills as tools of improvement, their sabotage as suggestions, their betrayal as concern for your well-being. They're experts at making their destruction look like renovation, their undermining like support. The geography of betrayal spans every latitude of your social circle. From the close friends who drill holes in your confidence to the distant acquaintances who puncture your reputation with precisely aimed rumors. Like a ship taken over by pirates who raised friendly flags to get close, your social circle can transform from a vessel of progress into a vehicle of destruction. The fakest smiles often hide the sharpest drills, and the loudest declarations of loyalty often mask the deepest betrayals. Time reveals the true nature of your crew, but only if you're willing to look beyond the surface of their performance. The ones drilling holes will always have the most convincing explanations for the water at your feet. They'll blame the storm while hiding their tools, question your navigation while sabotaging your compass, and offer to help bail water while widening the holes they've drilled. Their greatest skill isn't in destruction, it's in making their sabotage look like salvation.